Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
Nearly 4 years after he was accused of raping a woman, Mateen pleads with an emotional moment in a Flint courtroom after being found not guilty of all charges.
Not guilty.
Also, storms hitting Metro Detroit, bringing some much-needed rain to the area, but trouble too. A warm and humid night with the storms coming in pretty late.
Yeah, humid indeed. Some areas getting hit with heavy downpours too. So, Ben, we had some warnings earlier. Are we in the clear now?
We are so far, Kim, and it looks like the stragglers are just showers. The strong stuff is out over Lake Huron. So we're in the clear as far as severe weather goes tonight, but Mother Nature saved its worst for last. We did have that severe thunderstorm warning there in Macomb and St. Clair counties that expired at 9:45 tonight. But as you mentioned, these suckers dumped a ton of rain, at least in spots. There were multiple places that picked up over 2 inches of rain from these thunderstorms, and a lot of spots in between that were 1 inch plus. Still, there were areas that didn't get any, and they could have used it, I'm sure. Visibility numbers right now are at a full 10 miles, but the next weather story we're watching is fog development by tomorrow morning. We'll talk more about that in just a few minutes, guys.
Okay, Ben. Breaking news just into the newsroom here. Firefighters rescue a couple caught in floodwaters.
And Tim Pamplin has the night cam right there. Tim.
This is the westbound 94 ramp to Beaubien Street. This family heading down to Shangri-La for dinner. When they got caught in 2 feet of water, the Volvo couldn't make it through. Another firefighter from Engine 17 there trying to free up the storm drain as the rest of the squad from Engine 17 push this family. They're a Grosse Pointe family, like I say, heading out for dinner during the deluge and got stuck in a flooded ramp. It wasn't just here. That's downtown Detroit, looking along 75 southbound towards the Ambassador Bridge. That SUV started hydroplaning, hit the retaining wall. Now, wasn't the rain, lightning, and high winds? A quick peek at the DTE outage map. Sporadic outages in our area, but up there, Anchor Bay, about 6,000 homes without power at this time. So back out here with the fellas from Engine 17, huffing and puffing the disabled Volvo up the ramp. In Midtown tonight with the night cam, Tim Pamplin, Local 4.
Okay, Tim. Mauled by 3 dogs in an alley near her home. Tonight, a Southwest Detroit community still in shock by the death of 9-year-old Emma Hernandez. Devastated by her loss, a fundraising campaign has now raised more than $37,000 for funeral costs. Jermont Terry is live at St. Hedwig Park, where the community and family plan to gather tomorrow to remember little Emma. Jermont?
Kimberly, good evening to you. Now, I should say that tomorrow afternoon, this community will come together to reflect not so much how little Emma's life ended, but to truly celebrate the 9 vivacious years that she walked this earth. It's another way that this community is showing her family it cares. The shock and hurt still felt in the neighborhood where 3 dogs mauled Emma Hernandez to death.
This is her neighborhood. She should be able to be free and do what every kid does. Walk around, ride their bikes. They shouldn't be afraid to be in their own neighborhood. And this is just, it's very devastating, very, very hurtful for this family.
And you don't have to know Emma to understand the grief of her family.
It's just terrible.
Derek Lackey lives next door to the home where the dogs were kept, and even he had fears.
To be honest with you, yes, I did.
Of the pit bulls roaming the yard. We've learned Emma's father recently requested the dog's owner keep the animals locked up better, but it's clear from what happened in the alley to Emma that did not occur. Derek tells me the owner was visibly shaken too by the attack.
It's terrifying. He had his head down, towel over his head. He was crying, you know, it's just, oh Lord, like he made a big mistake.
The dog's owner now behind bars.
And a warrant is in the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office as we speak under review. This should not have happened.
But it did, and the community wants Emma's family to know they are loved. More than $30,000 raised in a GoFundMe, and Detroit millionaire Bill Pulte will cover the entire funeral expenses. Neighbors believe it shows the heart of this community.
That's love, especially over a 9-year-old child. You know, you have to have some kind of, you know, in your heart, sympathy.
And that candlelight vigil will be here at St. Hedwig Park tomorrow. It starts at 4 p.m. and a large crowd is expected. Reporting live tonight, Jermont Terry, Local 4.
Yeah, a lot of people talking about this story indeed. Okay, Jermont, thanks. Devin.
Well, for years, the Michigan Inn was a go-to spot in Metro Detroit, but the years and different owners have taken a toll on the property, which now sits decaying. Mara McDonald live in Southfield tonight, and Mara, the city is going to court in the morning to try to force a change.
They sure are, Devin, and it is the latest round in a 10-year legal tug of war to make this property not look like this. Looking at its battered and decaying exterior, it's hard to believe that in the 70s, the Michigan Inn was a happening spot, the kind of place you take your mom for a special Mother's Day brunch.
It has the potential to become Southfield's train station. Yes, I'm very worried.
Zorn referencing Michigan Central Station, which for decades stood as the ultimate symbol of blight. The hotel hasn't been a top-shelf destination in decades, but the last 10 have been especially rough. The LLC that bought it had the property go into bankruptcy, and there has been a tug of war over paying back taxes and water bills, plus fires set by vagrants.
Building in its bankruptcy was supposed to make a $2.1 million investment, which would have stabilized the building. That, to this day, 5 years later, still has not happened. They were to stay current on their taxes. Tax payment history has been real spotty.
The current ownership group in its legal filings claims the city of Southfield is the problem here, that it stands in the way of redeveloping the site with its demands, and claims the city is attempting a land grab. Not so, according to Zorn.
Tomorrow we're in court asking the judge to put the building in the hands of a receiver in the hopes that we can get an entity that can make an investment.
Back here live, Zorn says under no circumstances do the city of Southfield want to own this property. What it wants is for this property to not look like this. Southfield has gone to court in the past to try and force a change here. It has not worked twice before. Let's see what happens tomorrow. We're live in Southfield tonight. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
Okay, Mara. 2 men are dead after a small plane crashes in Howell Township. The single-engine plane crashed just before 11:30 this morning in a field just south of the Livingston County Airport. It's believed the plane had just gone through its yearly inspection, and the pilot and mechanic were taking it for a test flight. A local aviation expert who knew one of the victims says this is a huge loss for the community.
You know, I knew that phone was ringing in his pocket, but he was never going to answer it again. Aviation is taking a great loss of some knowledgeable mechanics.
Well, the victims have not yet been identified. The NTSB will head to the crash site tomorrow to begin its investigation.
Nearly 4 years after being accused of rape, former MSU basketball star Mateen Cleaves is acquitted of those charges.
Not guilty.
Cleaves was accused of raping a woman he met at a golf outing back in 2015, but the defense argued the two had consensual sex. Moments after the verdict, Cleaves apologized to his wife.
I've been waiting for this day for 4 years. Sitting back, not being able to say anything, knowing the truth. I just thank God. My wife has been by my side from day one, and I want to publicly apologize to her because I shouldn't have put her in this situation.
The jury reached the verdict after deliberating for 2.5 hours. A traffic stop in Royal Oak Township leads to the discovery of a stolen firearm. When state police troopers approached the car, they saw a gun the driver tried to hide. The driver did not have a permit to carry, and it turned out this Glock 17 pistol was stolen from a gun store in Livonia 3 years ago. 25-year-old driver from Detroit now facing several firearms charges.
A lot of people buzzing around downtown Detroit this evening. Cobo Center hosted a dinner party celebrating honeybees in Detroit. The event included a 5-course menu featuring local honey, offering a unique dining experience, all for a great cause. Proceeds for the event will go toward Bees in the D, a nonprofit organization helping create healthy bee communities throughout Metro Detroit. A lot of buzz.
I see what you did there. We are now 1 week away from the Detroit Youth Choir taking the stage in the quarterfinals of America's Got Talent.
So exciting here. Their first performance on the show put Detroit in the national spotlight while bringing the audience to its feet. Their next live performance will be Tuesday, August 27th, and Local 4 will be following them on their journey to hopefully win it all.
You have had a blast.
I have.
To know
They're fantastic.
Really great.
Yeah. All right, still to come. A new federal program says most Americans are keeping their homes too cold during the summer.
There are new guidelines out, and the internet firestorm it has created will give us a closer look at what the reaction has been in a minute.
All right, he was sent 20 feet into the air trying to hold on to a tent during the middle of a storm. What he did next may have saved his life.
But coming up first, young swimmers with the opportunity of a lifetime, motivated to swim with Olympians and discover their secrets to success. But the bigger lesson actually happened outside the pool. We'll have that next.